Poll question today. What's the exact wording on that, McLevin?
Who got the best of the deal, the Browns or the Colts?
All right. Let's bring in Mike Florio, ProFootballTalk.com. How would you answer that, Mike?
Time will tell, Dan. Like any trade, we want to react immediately. Last year, for example, we assumed that the Redskins had hosed the Rams by getting RG3. Now maybe we feel a little differently about that deal. Time will tell. It depends on what the Browns do with that pick that they acquired from the Colts, and it depends what the Colts do with Trent Richardson in their backfield.
Why was this deal made now?
Well, it was an opportunity for the Colts to beef up their running game. They lost Vic Ballard. He was a rookie last year who performed very well. He tore an ACL in practice. And the Colts, I think, very eager to become an elite team again. And Trent Richardson potentially becomes the Edgerrin James to Peyton Manning. Richardson will be that guy to Andrew Luck moving forward. So there was a certain amount of desperation by the Colts to become a consistent contender. And the Browns have new management. And anytime you get a new owner and a new CEO and a new GM and a new head coach, no one is safe who has already been there. And we're seeing the guy they traded up from number 4 to number 3 to get last year in the draft, he's gone. And I think the message to anybody else who was there before Jimmy Haslam bought the team, you're not safe either.
They're stockpiling draft picks here, but you get a couple of first-round picks. They've been down this road before, and I don't know if they were going to package the picks before a couple of years ago. They didn't. They get Richardson. They get Whedon. Now, what's the philosophy here for the Browns with these first-round draft picks?
Well, Dan, they almost got the deal done to package the picks and get Robert Griffin III, and that's one of the reasons Tom Heckert's no longer the GM. New management believes that that's the move that should have been made, not moving up one spot to get Richardson, move up 2 spots and get Griffin, get that franchise quarterback. And now, with the Colts' first-round pick, the Browns' first-round pick, they've got 2 picks in round 3, 2 picks in round 4. They're in position, depending upon where they finish this year, they're in position to go all in and get their franchise quarterback. And, I mean, the Browns have been swinging and missing at the quarterback position ever since they returned to the league in 1999. But with this new ownership, with Joe Banner, Mike Lombardi, Rob Chudzinski, and Norv Turner as the offensive coordinator, they apparently are confident that they're going to be able to find someone next year who will upgrade the quarterback position dramatically.
With Jim Irsay, you're never quite sure, what he's going to do, what he's going to say, how he feels about certain things, but he is impulsive. How much did that play in where Richardson is there, they lose Vic Ballard, and do they initiate this? Is that how this worked, that the Colts inquired about Trent Richardson?
I don't know that specifically, but my guess would be the opportunity arose once Vic Ballard tore that ACL. They've got Ahmad Bradshaw, Donald Brown, a first-round pick from 2009 who's still hanging around. The Colts had a need. And last week, after the injury to Ballard, Irsay was on Twitter talking about how they're going to hit the trade market and try to upgrade, and that could have been the opening the Browns needed to try to make a move on Richardson. But it doesn't surprise me at all the Browns wanted to move Richardson, and it doesn't surprise me that the Colts, with their former quarterback who they cut, Peyton Manning, now doing extremely well in Denver, the Colts feel compelled to at least stay within shouting distance of the Broncos. And when Ballard goes down and Richardson's there, this is a no-brainer for a Colts team that is desperate to get back to the top of the AFC.
What does Trent Richardson have in today's NFL game, though? If you look at his style, and what can he give as far as an upgrade to the Colts?
Well, what he's going to do, and there have been concerns about the inability of the Colts to protect quarterback Andrew Luck. Now, I think they did a decent job. I went back and watched how they did against the Dolphins. They did a better job than they did against the Raiders. But if you've got a high-end running back that's going to draw a safety up into the box and force the defense to focus on him, then all of a sudden it becomes easier to pass the ball. So I think he helps the Colts balance out their offense. They're not going to be the Vikings. They're not going to be a run-first, run-all-the-time team, but this gives them balance, and this will make it easier for Andrew Luck to do what he does best.
Good to visit with you, Mike. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you this weekend.
All right, see you, bud.
That's Mike Florio, ProFootballTalk.com.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.